Just to get the pads back on and get to real football now.
Yeah, no, it's fun to get out here, and we're trying to change who we are as a team, and so you see just the pads popping. It's just we're playing football now.
As you guys are building rapport amongst each other, offense and defense, you guys are a little chirping a little bit. The pads kind of do that.
Yeah, no, it's football, and it's competitive, and coach likes to talk a little trash, so for us to get out there and do the same thing, we're out here and we don't want the days to get monotonous. So having fun and talking trash and building, the chemistry as a team.
What is it like? Last year was an offensive-minded coach. This year's a defense-minded coach. Just that different comparison between the two.
It just makes it so when the defense has a good day, the coach is fired up. But, he's done a good job of just, kind of playing the middle. But, it's fun, and that defense wins championships. So, we're building a good deep.
Josh told us you guys spent some time together in the offseason. Is that correct? You were a little bit, you and Rosen?
Josh stayed at my house, during the offseason a little bit, so we spent some time together.
Well, first of all, how was that, having a roommate for a minute?
It's nice, I always, try to do what I feel like, I'd want somebody to do for me when I was on a new team. And so, just bringing him in and trying to help him and, us learning the offense together and then just having another, a buddy around, to build that chemistry.
How would you say his mindset is entering this camp?
Honestly, that's something you got to talk to him about. I think he's done a good job of preparing himself and getting ready to do everything he can, to play good ball for us.
And there's some throwing sessions too. Is that correct?
No, I didn't throw with him this offseason. Okay.
So he was staying with you here in South Florida when he first joined?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
And that kind of just helped you guys build on your friendship that you started when you first started throwing?
Well, I had some extra space in my house, and so like I said, if I were to get traded to another team or picked up by another team, I would hope that somebody on that team would pick me up and let me crash at their place while I get familiar with the city and with the team and everything. And so I try to do that for guys, being that I have some extra space in my place.
So you didn't charge them for anything? You just let them trash?
No, I didn't charge them for anything.
Was this like in the spring or more recently?
Yeah. It's from the time he got here till when we left.
Okay, cool.
Kenny, there's two of your receivers that could be big parts of the receiving unit, Alan Hearns and Albert Wilson. They aren't yet doing everything in practice. Is there any impatience on the part of the whole group of receivers to kind of see what you look like together? Because you've got some talent there.
We know that when the time's right, they'll be out there. And, we've got plenty of time. We got 2 weeks until a preseason game, and then we've got 4 preseason games. So, as long as guys are healthy, but and they're getting reps and they're prepared for week 1, then we'll be ready to go.
Kenny, what's different with this camp and previous practice with under Flores than previous years here? I mean, everything's going to be a little different.
Yeah, training camp is training camp. So, we're out here in the heat. And we're out here practicing hard and trying to build a chemistry to go out and have a good season. So I can't really tell you the difference between the two. It's training camp.
How are you doing, Kenny?
Great. I'm doing great, man. I'm just trying to improve on my game and trying to lead the best way that I can and make plays and just do all the little things. I know that if I lead by example, then everybody else will follow. And we've got so many talented players on our team and in our room, in our group. So for us to get out there and just be consistent every day, make plays, and try and lead this team, it's all we can do.
Talk about the talented players.
Today with the pads on? When the pads get on, we get to get a little bit more physical. You guys got to see the goal line live period that we had today, and so that was violent. And so I'm excited to see where this team goes.
You talk about the top talent on this team here. Is it far-fetched what national people are saying with the win total being 3-13 or less than 5, less than 6 wins? Is that kind of far-fetched? What do you guys think about things like that?
Yeah, when we talk about the league, we know that they want parity and they're looking for 8-8 teams. So the disrespect and the 3-13, that type of stuff, it is what it is. We know that we have talent on this team. We know that there's talented guys all across the league, and so it's about us preparing and going out there and playing football. And so we'll handle that when the season comes.
So you see it as disrespectful then?
It is what it is. Everybody has their opinion, but we're all professionals, and so I would hope that you guys would have a little bit more confidence in us as professionals and our coach, in preparing us and getting us ready to play.
Kenny, you've obviously spent more time around Josh because you all were out west. He noted, throwing for some during the offseason. Things you've noticed about him, what stands out to you now from being his teammate for a couple months?
He's a good player. The ball, like I told you guys before, when it comes out, it doesn't look like it's coming hard, but when it gets up on you, it's got good zip. And, he seems to be able to anticipate, what's happening out there. And so he's just got to keep doing what he's doing and then, prepare himself and show out in the preseason.
What's the biggest difference between Josh's ball coming at you and Ryan's ball? Is there a big difference in how that?
I mean, there's always going to be a difference. You know, they're different quarterbacks, but I couldn't tell you any major.
Did you take a road trip this summer?
Road trip, I did my regular road trip as soon as the season ended. But no, I traveled a little bit, went to Europe, and that's pretty much it.
Your activism obviously is very important to you. Is there anything that's going to change for you this year? I mean, kneeling is what everyone asks about, but
Yeah.
is that all the same, you think?
Yeah, everything's the same for me. Obviously, I'm trying to think of ways that I can continue to build on the things that I've done, and so that's why I hosted a mental health camp last week before we started camp, or 2 weeks ago before we started camp, and so just trying to continue to build on what I've done and really focus and hone in on my message and use the position that I have as an athlete to bring people together.
You've had a pretty strong voice when it comes to equality and treating people the right way. We've seen some of the political discourse that we've had the last couple of months. What does that make you think?
Honestly, I just continue to focus on what I'm doing, and in every conversation that I have, I try to bring people together. I try to listen more than I talk, and I've seemed to have a good response from people, when talking to them, if they're on my side or on the other side, and so just continue to educate myself and listen and learn, and try and use my social media to help other people learn, and it's really just about being informed. We're all going to have opinions. We're not always going to agree with each other, but to be civilized and to agree to disagree sometimes is maybe the best way to go.
Do you think things are improving? Because you see the center back and all that, and then you see with the work you do. How do you balance? Because on a national level, it seems like some things are worse than we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about like humans, we're more than likely going to be attached to the negative things. Those are the headlines that we see. Those are the things that get retweeted and shared on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And so I'd like to believe that things are getting better. The conversations that I have with people in my immediate circle and family and friends are getting a lot easier, and people are becoming more informed. And so that's all I'm really hoping, is that people shut off, the TVs and looking at the negative news and just start to focus on the good things, try and do good things for other people on a daily basis, and kind of spread that love. And then hopefully we can start to knock out all those other things that are happening.